Hi everyone, welcome to Easy Health for Busy Women. We've all heard of the saying, prevention is better than cure, right? Meaning it can be more costly to fix something when broken than to prevent it from being broken in the first place. In today's video, we will share about lifestyle medicine and why it really is the best preventative medical insurance we have and how we can easily implement this in our lives. So, what exactly is lifestyle medicine? Lifestyle medicine is fast becoming a mainstream treatment option for the prevention of chronic diseases in the medical world. It is an evidence-based treatment approach for treating, preventing and reversing chronic illnesses like hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol, cancers and arthritis. Studies have shown that such chronic diseases are attributed to lifestyle choices, meaning that the majority of these diseases are preventable with better lifestyle choices. This is more than just better nutrition, although it does play a major part. Lifestyle medicine is a holistic approach to maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Lifestyle medicine may be a new term in the medical world, but the concept has been around from age and memorial. There are 6 main key areas that lifestyle medicine incorporates as part of treatment. They are 1. Diet and nutrition. 2. Physical activity and exercise. 3. Restorative sleep. 4. Stress reduction. 5. Reduction of harmful substances. 6. Healthy relationships and social connections. Let's take a look at them in turn. 1. Diet and nutrition. The human body is designed to function optimally with the right type of nutrition. The consequences of poor nutrition carry a risk for chronic diseases such as cancers, cardiovascular conditions, diabetes, osteoporosis, dental problems, and obesity. Here are some small ways to improve your diet. You can swap soft drinks and sugary drinks with water. If you don't like the taste of water on its own, try adding a slice of lemon or cucumber. You can make sure 50% of your plate include fresh produce. Also, you can try to eat less processed foods that have a high salt content. And finally, you can eat more protein, which you can find in chicken, fish and nuts. Protein also helps you stay fuller for longer. Remember, everything in moderation is fine. The aim is not perfection, but small incremental changes will compound and benefit your transition to a healthier lifestyle. Let's look at number 2. Physical activity and exercise. Doing some kind of physical activity is better than doing none. Find creative ways to introduce activities into your day. If you work behind a screen every day, consider taking a break away from the screen at intervals to go for a walk. It is recommended to engage in light to moderate activity for 30 minutes a day for 5 days a week. Start with light activity and work your way up to moderate. Activity intensity is determined by the talk test. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, whilst performing light exercises, you should be able to sing. Light exercises include things like cooking, walking slowly and gardening. Moderate activity raises the heart rate and makes you breathe heavier and you feel warmer. From a talk test perspective, you should be able to talk but not sing. Moderate exercise examples are brisk walking, light cycling, heavy cleaning, for example, window cleaning. If you want to move on to vigorous exercise, then jogging, hiking, carrying heavy loads will count towards this. The key is to engage in activities you enjoy. You will most likely stick with it long term as part of your lifestyle change. The benefits of physical activities and exercise include helping to combat depression, improves overall well-being, and contributes to preventing chronic diseases. Here's a top tip for you. Include muscle strengthening in your exercise regime at least 2 days a week, as this has additional health benefits such as protection from bone loss and increased metabolic rate. 3. Restorative sleep. For far too long, sleep has been wrongly linked to being lazy. Some pride themselves in getting minimal hours of sleep as a badge of honour for success. Nothing can be far from the truth, as getting good sleep is so vitally important to our well-being, which in turn impacts our productivity. Restorative sleep isn't just about getting enough sleep, but about getting quality, deep sleep. Poor sleep is linked to diseases like Alzheimer's, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and stroke. It can also impact our decision-making capabilities when we are sleep deprived. There are generally 3 stages of sleep: light sleep, REM or dreaming, and deep sleep. Deep sleep is where tissues repair and regrow. When we don't get the deep sleep we need, it prevents our bodies from healing and recovering. If you struggle to fall asleep easily, here are some sleep hacks to prepare you for restorative sleep. You can turn off blue screens like the TV, laptop, tablets. Ensure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and clutter-free. Avoid caffeine before bed. Establish and stick to your bedtime routine. Also, to help you fall asleep quicker in the winter months, wear socks to keep your feet warm. Any form of sleep is unlikely with cold feet. Number 4, stress reduction. Managing stress is good for your health. We all know this, but in this day and age, we lead such stressful lives. Although recent events have had us all reevaluating how we live our lives and assessing what really matters to us. So what can we do to reduce stress? Taking time in nature, be it walking in the park, gardening, or visiting the beach. As a result of being out in nature and with what we are doing and seeing, this transforms our body and brain. It is also a great mood booster. Another form of managing stress is to relax. Engage in activities that help you relax. This may be watching a funny movie, listening to your favourite music, or even playing a game. Also, another tip is get hugs from your tribe. Hugging is incredibly stress reducing and great for heart health. According to family therapist Virginia Satir back in the 70s, she said, "We need 4 hugs a day for survival. We need 8 hugs a day for maintenance. We need 12 hugs a day for growth." Unfortunately, in the Western world, we often live solitary and busy lives. So how can we get our daily dose of hugs when we live alone? Well, you can try hugging yourself and telling yourself positive affirmations about how great you are. You'll be surprised by the wonders it will do for your mental health. Other ways to get hugs, of course, may be to ask friends and family. So what else can we do to reduce stress? Laugh more. Laughing releases endorphins, which is linked to positive moods and reduces stress. It also provides similar cardiovascular benefits to exercise. Laughter is good medicine for the heart. Now we've come to number 5 of lifestyle medicine. Reduction of harmful substances like smoking, drugs, and alcohol. If you struggle with any of these, seek professional help with overcoming these addictions. And finally, number 6, healthy relationships and social connections. Humans are designed as social beings. Inherent within us is to build relationships, as it is linked to our survival. Healthy relationships are a wonderful antidote to depression and lead to better mental health and emotional well-being. How can we maintain healthy relationships? Here are 4 ideas. 1. By giving time. Set dedicated time for family, friends, and significant others. This helps to build strong connections. This brings to mind the analogy, how is love spelt to children? T-I-M-E, time. This also applies to other relationships too. Number 2, by being present. When we are spending time with our loved ones, it should be quality time. Disconnect from work and social media and engage in the moments. 3, by listening. Make every effort to actively listen to what others are saying, being attentive to their needs and avoid passing judgment. Number 4, be listened to. Healthy relationships are reciprocal. It is therefore important for you to be listened to also. Be brave to share your feelings, be honest and welcome support from others. We all need each other. It is important to recognize unhealthy relationships. Relationships that include physical, verbal or emotional abuse are harmful and can leave us unhappy and are damaging to health. Positive relationships add meaning to our lives and are important elements of lifestyle medicine. According to the study, Healthy Living is the Best Revenge, participants who adopted a healthy lifestyle had a 78% reduced risk of developing chronic diseases. This is clear evidence that simple, healthy habits compounded over time can have a positive impact in preventing chronic diseases. The thought of starting a healthier lifestyle may be overwhelming and you may not even know where to begin. To help you on your journey, you can download your free A Healthier You ebook, which is a step-by-step guide on how you can attain and maintain your healthy self. Check out the link below. Hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of easy health tips and much more. See you in the next video.